Hi, we are finally here with the group which has been at the forefront of solar in India. Everybody knows that the Adani Group has made a very strong claim to be the largest solar developer worldwide with a 25 gigawatt target. What a lot of people don't know is that the group has multiple firms which are covering various aspects of solar. With us today is Mr. Rahul Bhutiani, who heads the sales and business development at Adani Solar, which is the manufacturing arm of Adani Group's renewable plants. Welcome, Mr. Rahul.
Thank you.
So tell us more about Adani Solar, your capacity, and where you plan to be soon.
Sure. So Adani Solar started its journey in 2017, and we have currently a capacity of 1.5 gigawatts. This capacity manufactures multi-modules with a bin range of about 335, 340, 345. We are going in for an expansion very soon, and by December we should have our new lines operational. This line of 2 gigawatts will be producing modules based on the M10 and G12 cells. So we should be up with modules of 540 watt peak and up to 660 watt peak going forward. So that should take us to about 3.5 gigawatts coming December.
That's good to hear. Tell me, in India we've had this thing that we were too focused on polycrystalline earlier, and now there's a big shift happening. You're talking about very high output modules. So is polycrystalline over, or is there still some time left?
I think there's still some time left. Of course, the world has started moving towards mono, and in fact, our new line also is monocrystalline based. But yes, there is still some juice, I would say, in the polycrystalline market, and we intend to continue to serve requirements of the Indian consumer in that domain.
So since you spoke about that, how do you look at your sales and marketing? Is it mostly internal consumption, or do you see a lot of sales outside?
Not really internal consumption. So, let me make it clear. We are two different entities within the Adani Group. Adani Solar is the manufacturing arm, and Adani Green is the developer arm. Adani Solar, whatever it manufactures as a separate P&L entity, looks at the market with one of the market constituents being Adani Green. So whatever we produce, it depends on how we interact in terms of a commercial transaction, and sometimes we have supplied to Adani Green, but it's not like it's a captive consumption arrangement that we have with Adani Green.
Okay. Going forward, with so much new capacity coming in, do you think our market can absorb all this, or would we still need imports coming in?
Our markets are all set for a phenomenal growth. Last 1 year was a little subdued, I guess, because of the pandemic and maybe other factors. Even this year there has been the pandemic overhang, and also a lot of impact because of the freight issues that you've been seeing and shipping issues that we've been seeing. But I guess we are all now poised for a significant growth in the coming years. So the additional capacities coming up in India should find enough and more demand within India also. And there is opportunity for the Indian manufacturers to look at the export markets too.
So in the recent past, we've seen a lot of these tenders coming in where the prices have been surprisingly low, according to lots of people. Where do you stand on that debate?
It is indeed surprising, some of the prices that have been discovered, but I guess developers have done their calculations, and maybe they have some forward contracts already in place to be able to support those kind of prices. But time will tell. I think it's time for the prices to find the right place or the right level, and we are seeing some of it happening. The recent bids have not gone down to the levels that we'd seen earlier of around 2. They are more around the 2.5 and above mark. So I think we're slowly finding the right level. Maybe there have been some exceptions where the prices have gone really low, but I think we are now finding the right level.
So as the sales and marketing head at Adani Solar, do you target a certain breakup between rooftop and utility scale?
We're very conscious of the fact that rooftop is a very important component for any country to achieve its solar dreams. So even for India, it will be, internationally we've done some studies, and we figure that in most countries the average rooftop contribution to the solar installations is about 30 odd percent, whereas in India it's still around 8-9%. So there is a huge potential for us in the rooftop. Rooftop also is very distributed, so it does not impact or does not create any pressure on the grid. So from that point of view, I think rooftop needs its focus, and there is huge potential. So we'll continue to serve the rooftop market in its as it deserves. Of course, utility you cannot ignore. It's what gives you the large volumes. So with our new lines, definitely we will have a split between rooftop, utility, CNI, and we'll try and lead the effort in terms of a big book building effort. So depending on where we can get the best margins, we will try and fill the book with that and then move down.
Do you have any plans for further backward integration?
We are evaluating opportunities. I think the government has come up with a PLI based tender for fully integrated solar manufacturing, and Adani Group has shown its intent to participate in that tender, and as and when the opportunity is right, we will be looking at the complete ecosystem with the entire backward integration in place.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.